patent law is really concerned with protecting people's innovations and people's technology. And if you're going to help them to do so, you have to understand what people have invented, what people have developed, and you have to be excited by it. So that's the main motivation for why I got into this field. Before working at Wolf Greenfield, I was doing computer science, I was doing electrical engineering, all sorts of technical things, and what excited me most was learning about new things out there. And the best part of my job today is, we meet new clients or we work with existing clients, and they come in, and in a matter of a couple of hours of a meeting, they tell me the latest and greatest thing that no one's ever heard of before that they've just developed. And it may be complicated, and it may have taken them a long time to do so, but I get the benefit of just sitting back and listening and sort of geeking out, if you will, right? So that's sort of part one. Now, my practice is in the electrical and computer technologies group. So our firm is organized in sort of technology areas. We have folks that have experience with pharmaceuticals, so like drugs, if you want to patent a drug formulation. We have biotechnology folks. We have mechanical engineering and chemistry. And my group, which is the electrical computer technology group, would deal with everything from semiconductors to circuits to medical devices to software, the kinds of apps you find on your phone, enterprise software that runs on server farms, and everything in between.
You must love Mass Challenge.
We certainly do. We participate in Mass Challenge, and we work with a lot of folks there, and entrepreneurs across the board, not just that particular incubator.
Tell us how people find you and how your group has become an expert kind of in your industry and your area.
Yeah.
Because patent attorneys have really changed, I think. I mean, patent attorneys have changed a lot because of intellectual property. Could you kind of explain the steps, and how you guys have kind of advanced in this area and how you became the experts?
Yeah, so I think that it again all starts with making sure that the people who are part of our firm as patent attorneys are technologists first. So something like 70% of all of the attorneys in our firm have advanced degrees, either PhDs or medical doctors. Like 90% have science or engineering backgrounds. So it has to start there, and we've been very proactive in our practice in seeking out folks that have that background. So we go to universities everywhere, and we recruit really not from law schools. We rather recruit from, PhD programs and top universities in the area. And this is how I came into it. So I was coming out with a PhD in electrical engineering, and sort of I got hooked up with some people at the firm, and then they recruited me, and then they sent me to law school while working full-time during the day. I went to law school at night at Suffolk here in Boston.
So it's funny, the law school is kind of the easy part.
I wouldn't quite go that far, right?
Like PhD.
But it's the second part, and I think it's true.
I don't know if I could go through law school.
I don't know if I could ever get a PhD in anything.
But the harder part is if you go to a law school that and you just kind of look at graduates coming out organically, the types of people you're going to see more likely are folks that have the background in political science and humanities. You're very unlikely to see a person who has an advanced degree in material science of their own volition go and get a degree. So we flip it around. We find the good technical people and then send them to law school. And yes, that is a longer and harder path. And believe me, I do not want to do another day of schooling of any kind, not even so much as a cooking class. But having
You seem so excited talking about it. Kind of want to send you back.
Because it's in the past tense, right? We finished it. But I think that's where our firm excels is getting the right training lined up. And once you have that, I think you can be much better positioned to service clients' needs. And as far as your question about how do we get hooked up with clients, it's a lot of legwork on our part. I mean, it's a client services business, so we are constantly getting involved in the local entrepreneur scene. We rely a lot on doing good work for clients and subsequently their referrals.
Oh, good.
All sort of the classic things. I don't know if there's any kind of magic bullet there.